it's Miss A. Hey, so I know, Michael, you had asked for some photos of some best practices I use here in my wonderful Learning Lab area classroom. I will. I'll send you photos, but I figured why not just do a video too, just in case, just quick and easy. You can look at it, and I know Stephania, I've shared some ideas with you, and then I think Jennifer, you kind of popped in on the first day. Thank you, and you saw a little bit what was going on. But for the rest of you, here we go. All right. So, this is a desk, a student's desk, and oh, can you see? Yeah, and so they are numbered. Each desk has a number, and not only that, but the student has a number on the floor. So when it's time for them to line up, they know exactly where they need to go. Here, I have a list of expectations that they must follow while they're here with me in Learning Lab. I will send a photo of that so you guys can read it in more detail. I also posted the schedule of the students, what's required for them daily, when they're offline, when they're online, and when they're offline, of course, what they need to do with their while they're offline. So like Lexia, Epic Reading, math. I shared that with you at the meeting. Also, there are times where the kiddos they get really antsy. They need that break, and it's understandable because sometimes when I've logged on or listened to the teachers, because I've asked the students to kind of unplug just so I can hear what's going on, make sure that they're in there, or what the teacher has to say. And sometimes I even popped in and said hi, and they say hi back. But I've seen that there's teachers that are having them do Gigi during their online hour with her. What was one particular teacher I'm talking about? And then, so after they log off with their teacher, they're supposed to be back on Gigi. So that's like, what, 2 hours of Gigi? So no, it's a long time. So I've created folders for the kiddos. So it is time for them, like if they do need a brain break, they can go into these. I need to add additional hook here. This is for their mask because when they're in class and they're eating their snack, I don't want them to put their mask on the floor, it may fall on the floor, on their desk, or inside their desk, so they have their own little mask. I need to add an additional hook, so it's here, so you have one for your mask, and then one for your activities that your fillers, kind of, something fun. And some of them I've had book reports. In their treasure box, they have a set of books that they will look at for the whole week. And on that Friday, we disinfected our books. They wiped them down, and then we put them in this bin, which needs an additional bath, and then also they needed another bath, and they need to be quarantined for a week. Actually, I was going to do a whole week. So that's a few things that I have for the kiddos. Charging station, very important. Not only that, but the IP should have more than one Chromebook, because a lot of the kiddos do forget to charge their Chromebooks the night before. And one thing I realized is sometimes their Chromebooks have different chargers. So they would need to talk to their tech guy on site, ask for both chargers like this, and I would say about 5 of them have them charged like the night before, the IP, because you may have those kiddos that come in that have Chromebooks that are low battery. So as soon as they walk in, I'm like, woohoo, hi, good morning, music's on. And then I have them right away open up their Chromebook, and then I check it to see how much juice they have left, make sure that their pencils are sharpened, they have their bookworks with them, school books out, ready to go. And initially, I had the kids come and swipe them out, and they would disinfect. If we borrowed a Chromebook, they took it, they brought it back, they would disinfect. They just took a lot of time. So if a kid raises a hand, her hand, and they need a charged Chromebook, I would just grab it, bring it to them, and then bring theirs and charge it. And I would disinfect it because that's just time away they're being pulled from their teachers. So that's what I did. And then in the beginning, when the kids come in, yep, music's on, and we log in. I log into Mr. Felix's Learning Lab workout class, and a lot of times we don't get a chance to do it. But listening to him, having the music, is nice. If not, we do a little kind of stretch. I have kids that probably are still waking up, so I just try and have them move their shoulders a little bit. And then they get started. Wish them luck. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day online. I'll see you in a little bit. And then throughout the day, I am walking around, checking, asking the student if they're okay. And they give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Even if they're online with their teacher, I do, like I said, I do ask sometimes to have them unplug a little bit so I can listen to see what's going on. And I realized that was a good thing, because sometimes a teacher would be like, well, where's this? Where's your workbook? Like the first day or two. And that's when I realized, like, oh, they never had a copy. So I had to make photocopies of them or go to the front office and see if they had any extra books up there for my kiddos. Numbers are like I said, numbers on the floor, very important. So students know exactly where to stand. So I call number 1. 1 goes to the door. Number 2 lines up. Number 3, number 4, number 5. And so they're never crossing paths when they line up, and then they head out. And when they come in, I have a way of how they line up as well. So the first person will be number 14 in line. Then it's number 13, 11, 12, 11. So number 14, when he comes through that door, he's way at the end. So way at the end of the back of the room. So 14 comes in first, goes all the way to the back of the room, and then everyone else goes to their spot. So they're never crossing paths when they're coming in or when they're exiting. Obviously, they have an area where they do walk around if they need to go to the restroom or throw something away. I put multiple trash cans around my room so kids don't need to get up. When the snack is delivered, I have it set on my table back there, and then I personally go and drop off their snacks at 9:45, and they know that when they're through, they put all of their goodies inside their bag. And then I bought one of those, those little trash bags, the plastic trash bags that you can get like at the Dollar Tree. I go around in a little plastic bag and I pick up the trash. If it's not me, it's the field supervisor. So that's really nice. And then we log on with Mr. Felix and we work out, and we really do. And it's so much fun, and it gets the kids going. I put the music really loud. I put the speaker on, so the classroom speaker, so then they can hear him. And we do our workout for 15 minutes. And then we go back and they do their independent work, or they're online with their teachers. So, yeah, it's imperative that the IEPs walk around. I know some express that they just kind of sit and they let they just let the kids just kind of do their thing. But, as long as once they think they see an IEP sitting down, I'm sure they think, oh, I'm relaxed. I can go on this game or that game. I saw that the first day, but it didn't happen. It didn't fly the next day. So. Because I realized that, oh, Miss A doesn't sit, and because if I'm on my laptop, if I'm reading emails, I'm still standing while I'm looking on my computer, and I still have the ability to just turn around and okay, if someone needs help, I jet over. So yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid to open up the treasure box. Okay, no, let me not open that one. That one's dirty. That one's a mess. But their treasure box has their own supplies. And this is a student that never came. He never joined us, but bags are numbered. They have their school supplies. Here's a set of books that this student had, their water bottle. And thank you guys. You guys provided those little miniature bottles for us. Thank you. I didn't know, so I brought my own. you know, the headphones. The supply bags that you guys gave us, there's a lot of extra stuff in there that the kids don't need right off the bat. So I actually took all the extra materials and put it off to the side. I know Miss Giselle, she actually took out what the kids needed, put it in their box, and then labeled their bags, which is a good idea too. If I would have thought of that, I would have probably done that too. But I'm like, okay, let's just put all the supplies all together, all the glue sticks, all the scissors together, and that's it. That's that. So that's all I can think of right now. Obviously, that last hour with the kiddos, have the IPs. Well, I just planned fun activities with the kiddos, outside, inside. Was I supposed to say outside? I did SEL outside. We had our mask on. It was 6 feet apart. We did a circle and we talked about COVID, what was going on. I really wanted to know what they heard on the news or from their family and how they felt about it. And this whole new learning environment, it's intimidating. It was scary. So the second day we did do that, and I wanted the kids to be able to see each other while we talked about that. And I have video I can show you. Well, it actually wasn't about the whole talk. It was just them in their formation, sitting in their chairs in a circle, 6 feet apart, and it was really nice. It was we had a moment. I'm out of breath, but I think that's it. If I think of other things, I'll let you know. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that helped. But like again, I'll send photos, and you guys will see that, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow at the training. Okay.